Many older adults are surprised to learn that one of the smallest glands in the body can have one of the biggest impacts on overall health. Long before a thyroid disorder is diagnosed, subtle changes may begin affecting your energy, memory, weight, heart, and even your mood. Because these changes often develop gradually, they're frequently mistaken for ordinary aging. Feeling exhausted after a full night's sleep, becoming unusually sensitive to cold, noticing dry skin or thinning hair, or finding it harder to concentrate may not seem connected. Yet these changes can sometimes point to a thyroid that isn't working as it should. The thyroid is a small, butterfly-shaped gland located at the front of your neck. It produces hormones that help regulate your metabolism, body temperature, heartbeat, digestion, muscle strength, and brain function. As we grow older, thyroid disorders become more common, but many older adults live with them for years without realizing the cause of their symptoms. The challenge is recognizing the warning signs before they begin to interfere with your independence and quality of life. Your body often provides gentle clues, but they rarely appear all at once. Understanding these early signals can help you know when it's time to speak with your healthcare provider. In today's video, we'll explore 9 signs your thyroid may not be working properly after the age of 70. These symptoms do not automatically mean you have a thyroid disorder, as many other health conditions can cause similar changes. However, if several of these signs appear together or continue over time, they deserve medical attention. A simple blood test can often help identify whether your thyroid is involved. Stay with us until the end, because we'll also share practical habits that may help support healthy thyroid function and explain why early diagnosis can make a significant difference. Before we continue, we'd love to know a little about you. Tell us your age and the country you're watching from in the comments below. It's always a pleasure to see members of our Ageless Wellness TV family joining us from different parts of the world. If you enjoy reliable health information created especially for older adults, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss our future videos. Now, let's look at the first sign your thyroid may not be working properly after 70. One that many older adults dismiss as nothing more than slowing down with age. A tiny gland about the size of a butterfly could be quietly affecting your heart, your energy, your memory, your weight, and even your mood. The surprising part? Many older adults never suspect their thyroid. They simply assume they're getting older and learn to live with changes that may have a medical explanation. Feeling exhausted after a good night's sleep, struggling to stay warm in a comfortable room, noticing your hair becoming thinner, or watching the number on the scale change for no obvious reason might seem unrelated. In reality, these changes can sometimes be connected by one small gland in your neck. Ignoring these signals can make everyday life more difficult. Recognizing them early gives you the opportunity to seek medical advice and, if needed, receive treatment that may improve your quality of life. Today's video explores 9 signs your thyroid may not be working properly after 70. Some are easy to miss, while others are often mistaken for normal aging. Be sure to stay until the end, because the final sign is one that countless seniors overlook. Introduction. Welcome back to Ageless Wellness TV, where we share practical, evidence-based health information to help you stay active, independent, and informed throughout your later years. The thyroid is a small, butterfly-shaped gland located at the front of your neck. Although it's small, it plays a major role in controlling how your body uses energy. It influences your heartbeat, body temperature, digestion, muscles, brain function, and many other important processes. As the years pass, thyroid problems become more common. Because the symptoms usually develop gradually, they're often mistaken for ordinary aging or blamed on other health conditions. That can delay diagnosis and leave people living with symptoms that may be treatable. Keep in mind that having one of the signs discussed today doesn't necessarily mean you have a thyroid disorder. Many different health conditions can cause similar symptoms. The purpose of this video is to help you recognize patterns worth discussing with your healthcare provider. Let's begin with the first sign. Sign number 1. Constant tiredness that doesn't improve with rest. Everyone feels tired occasionally. Persistent exhaustion is different. It follows you from morning until night, making even simple daily activities feel like a challenge. Preparing breakfast, taking a short walk, shopping for groceries, or spending time with family may suddenly require far more effort than they once did. Even after sleeping through the night, your body may still feel drained. This happens because an underactive thyroid can slow the body's metabolism. Your cells produce less energy, leaving your muscles and brain working with a reduced supply of fuel. Over time, that lack of energy can affect independence, confidence, and enjoyment of everyday life. Fatigue can also result from poor sleep, anemia, heart disease, certain medications, or many other conditions. Still, persistent tiredness, combined with several of the other signs we'll discuss, deserves attention rather than being dismissed as just old age. In the next section, we'll look at another clue that often catches older adults by surprise and may appear even without any major changes in eating habits. Sign number 2, unexplained weight gain or weight loss. Stepping on the scale and noticing a steady change can be frustrating, especially if your eating habits haven't changed very much. A few extra pounds may appear over several months, or the opposite may happen. The weight begins to drop without any effort. An underactive thyroid often slows the body's metabolism. Calories are burned more slowly, making it easier to gain weight even with the same diet. Extra fluid can also build up in the body, adding to the increase. On the other hand, an overactive thyroid speeds everything up. The body burns energy faster than normal, causing weight loss despite a healthy appetite. Some people even feel hungry more often but continue to lose weight. Weight changes can also result from diabetes, digestive disorders, certain medications, or other medical conditions. Looking at the bigger picture is important. If the number on the scale changes alongside fatigue, changes in body temperature, or memory problems, the thyroid deserves consideration. Rather than accepting these changes as a normal part of aging, mention them during your next medical visit. A simple blood test can often reveal whether your thyroid is playing a role. Sign number 3, feeling unusually cold or unusually hot. Room temperature doesn't always feel the same to everyone. Still, a noticeable change in the way your body reacts to heat or cold can sometimes point to a thyroid problem. An underactive thyroid reduces the amount of heat your body produces. As a result, your hands and feet may stay cold, sweaters become necessary even in mild weather, and everyone else seems perfectly comfortable while you're searching for another blanket. An overactive thyroid creates the opposite experience. Warm rooms may suddenly feel unbearable. Sweating becomes more frequent, and you may prefer cooler environments that once felt too cold. These changes happen because thyroid hormones help regulate body temperature. Too little hormone slows the process, while too much speeds it up. Temperature sensitivity has many possible causes, including circulation problems and certain medications. Even so, persistent changes that appear alongside several other symptoms should never be ignored. Next, we'll explore a sign that often shows up in the mirror long before people realize the thyroid could be responsible. Sign number 4, dry skin, thinning hair, or brittle nails. Your skin, hair, and nails often reflect what's happening inside your body. Small changes may not seem important at first, but over time they can become difficult to ignore. Skin that once felt soft may become dry, rough, or flaky despite using the same lotions and creams. Hair may lose its fullness, become brittle, or collect in your brush more than usual. Nails can weaken, split easily, or break after the slightest bump. An underactive thyroid slows the renewal of skin and hair cells. With fewer thyroid hormones circulating, the body focuses its energy on vital organs, leaving less support for healthy skin, hair, and nail growth. It's easy to blame these changes on aging, the weather, or dehydration. Those factors certainly play a role, but a thyroid disorder is another possibility, especially if these changes appear alongside fatigue or unexpected weight gain. Bringing these concerns to your healthcare provider may seem like a small step, but they can provide valuable clues that help identify an underlying thyroid problem. Sign number 5. A slow or racing heartbeat. Your heart relies on thyroid hormones to maintain a healthy rhythm. Even a slight imbalance can affect the speed and strength of each heartbeat. An underactive thyroid may cause your heart to beat more slowly than usual. Some older adults describe feeling sluggish, lightheaded, or unusually weak during everyday activities. Climbing stairs or carrying groceries may suddenly require more effort than before. An overactive thyroid can have the opposite effect. Your heart may begin beating faster, flutter unexpectedly, or pound even while you're resting quietly. These episodes can feel unsettling and may come and go without warning. A change in heartbeat should never be ignored. Heart disease, medication side effects, dehydration, and other medical conditions can also affect your pulse. If you notice persistent changes, especially alongside chest discomfort, dizziness, or shortness of breath, seek medical attention promptly. Coming up next is a sign that many families notice before the person experiencing it does. It affects the brain rather than the body and is often mistaken for ordinary aging. Sign number 6. Memory problems or difficulty concentrating, forgetting where you left your glasses, or occasionally struggling to remember a name happens to almost everyone. A more noticeable change in memory or thinking deserves closer attention. Some older adults begin finding it harder to follow conversations, remember appointments, or stay focused while reading a book or watching television. Decisions that once felt simple may suddenly take much longer. An underactive thyroid can slow brain function because thyroid hormones help the brain work efficiently. Without enough of these hormones, thinking may feel sluggish and concentration can become more difficult. Some people describe it as living in a mental fog. Family members are often the first to notice these changes. They may point out repeated questions, forgotten plans, or moments of confusion that weren't there before. Memory problems have many possible causes, including medication side effects, vitamin deficiencies, depression, poor sleep, and conditions such as dementia. That's why it's important not to jump to conclusions. Instead, view these changes as valuable information to share with your healthcare provider, especially if several other signs from today's video are also present. Sign number 7. A hoarse voice or swelling at the front of the neck. Your voice can reveal more than your emotions. It can also provide clues about your thyroid. Perhaps friends or family have mentioned that your voice sounds deeper, rougher, or unusually hoarse. The change may develop so gradually that it hardly catches your attention. Another clue is a feeling of fullness or a visible swelling at the base of the neck. This can happen if the thyroid gland becomes enlarged, a condition commonly known as a goiter. An enlarged thyroid doesn't always cause pain. Some people simply notice that collars feel tighter, swallowing feels slightly different, or there's a persistent sensation that something is pressing gently against the throat. Voice changes and neck swelling can result from infections, allergies, acid reflux, or other medical conditions. Even so, persistent symptoms should never be ignored. A medical examination can determine whether the thyroid is involved and whether further testing is needed. Next, we'll look at a sign that many people never connect to the thyroid because it affects the digestive system rather than the neck. Sign number 8. Constipation or frequent changes in bowel habits. Digestive health naturally changes over the years, but a lasting shift in your bowel habits shouldn't be dismissed as just part of getting older. An underactive thyroid slows many of the body's normal processes, including the movement of food through the intestines. As a result, constipation may become more frequent. You may strain more during bowel movements, feel bloated, or notice that your stomach never seems completely comfortable. An overactive thyroid can create the opposite problem. Food moves through the digestive system more quickly, leading to frequent bowel movements or loose stools. Diet, medications, dehydration, and digestive disorders can also affect bowel habits. Still, a persistent change that appears alongside fatigue, weight changes, or sensitivity to temperature deserves a proper medical evaluation. Paying attention to these everyday changes may feel unimportant, but they often provide valuable clues about your overall health. Sign number 9, depression, anxiety, or unexpected mood changes. Physical health and emotional well-being are closely connected. A thyroid that's out of balance can influence both. An underactive thyroid may leave you feeling unusually down, unmotivated, or less interested in activities that once brought joy. Everyday tasks may seem overwhelming, and even spending time with loved ones may not lift your spirits as much as before. An overactive thyroid often has the opposite effect. Restlessness, nervousness, irritability, or unexplained anxiety may appear without a clear reason. Some people feel constantly on edge, even during quiet moments at home. These emotional changes are real. They aren't a sign of weakness or simply having a bad day. Thyroid hormones help regulate brain function, so an imbalance can affect mood just as much as energy or body temperature. Depression and anxiety have many different causes, which is why it's important to speak with a healthcare provider instead of trying to diagnose yourself. A simple conversation, along with the right tests, can help identify the underlying cause. Now that you've seen all 9 signs, let's bring everything together and discuss the simple steps that can help protect your thyroid health after 70. Noticing one of these signs doesn't automatically mean your thyroid isn't working properly. Many other health conditions can cause similar symptoms. The important message is to recognize patterns rather than dismissing every change as a normal part of aging. Let's quickly recap the 9 signs we discussed today. Constant tiredness that doesn't improve with rest. Unexplained weight gain or weight loss. Feeling unusually cold or unusually hot. Dry skin, thinning hair, or brittle nails. A slow or racing heartbeat. Memory problems or difficulty concentrating. A hoarse voice or swelling at the front of the neck. Constipation or frequent changes in bowel habits. Depression, anxiety, or unexpected mood changes. Medications exactly as prescribed and attending regular medical checkups all play an important role in healthy aging. Never stop or change thyroid medication without professional advice. Taking too much or too little can create new health problems, especially later in life. Every small step you take today can help protect your energy, independence, and quality of life in the years ahead. If several of these signs sound familiar, consider scheduling an appointment with your healthcare provider. Thyroid disorders are often identified with a simple blood test, and many people experience significant improvement once the underlying problem is treated. Looking after your thyroid also means looking after your overall health. Eating a balanced diet, staying physically active, getting enough sleep, taking. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with a friend or family member who could benefit from this information. Don't forget to subscribe to Ageless Wellness TV and turn on the notification bell so you never miss our latest videos on healthy aging, nutrition, and practical wellness tips. Thank you for watching, and as always, take good care of yourself. I'll see you in the next video.